It's Mom and Pop Video Shop.
Welcome back to the Mom and Pop Video Shop. I am your humble Herc.
Herc?
I'm your humble Herc. Guys, this is the last video.
Yes, we've been recording.
It's been a long morning.
Yes.
I am your humble clerk, Tyson.
If we were trying to combine host and clerk.
I was.
Herc. I kind of like that. I'm your humble Herc. And I am Joel.
And it's Friday night. Bowling is greasy.
Yeah, bowling is greasy.
But no, you've got your date and your Dominoes in the 1990 Ford Probe cooling down.
Yep.
So you came in and you're looking for something quick to
With
rent.
your newest girlfriend because we recommended
every
Eraserhead
single time
and Rumpelstiltskin.
Exactly.
Well, actually, we didn't Rumple.
We are like giant cock blockers or little cock blockers, depending on
Tiny terrors.
Exactly.
Yes.
Are you entertained yet?
Or not.
So I'm breaking the mold a little bit with this this week's recommendation.
Okay.
This is not a horror flick.
And not from 1986?
It's not from 1986. It's actually from 2001.
Wow, this century.
I am super curious to see if you've seen this.
Not a horror movie.
It is not a comedy, but there are some really hilarious parts of it. Even so,
Okay.
it's a crime flick.
Crime flick.
And more specifically, it is a British crime flick. Joel, do you like British crime?
I do. I just don't know if I've
Do you like British movies where you can realistically understand maybe 60% of the
I
dialogue?
think I know what this might be, and I think I haven't seen it.
What do you got?
Is it a Guy Ritchie movie?
No.
Oh.
It's a Jonathan Glazer movie. Sexy Beast.
I know that movie. I have not
You
seen
have not seen it? Oh my
Ben
God,
Kingsley,
Joel.
right?
Yes.
Did he get an Academy Award for that or something?
He was nominated for Best Supporting
Okay.
Actor for this.
Okay.
You have got to see Sexy
I've never
Beast.
seen Sexy Beast.
All right. It's been a long time for me too, but I love it. I've seen it several times.
I think this is the one he was probably hoping that
Hopefully
I
I
had
got
seen
enough ammo that I can talk about
Okay.
this, but I will read
Okay.
from the back
All
of
right.
the DVD and then we'll
All right, let's do it. Let's do
chat.
it. All right.
So Ben Kingsley
Yeah.
is unforgettably menacing as the anti-Gandhi.
Is that what it says?
Yes, according to the New Yorker. Delivering his best performance ever, according to Premiere Magazine, in this high-voltage film that crackles with style and wit. That's actually a pretty damn good
Yeah.
first.
Now take a step back and make sure you're on mic. Okay.
Okay, thanks. When sociopath gangster Don Logan, played by Kingsley, tries to recruit an ex-partner in crime, played by highly talented Ray Winstone,
Okay.
for a high-stakes heist back in London, the retired criminal refuses, favoring the legit life after serving a prison term. But Logan won't take no for an answer. No, he won't. Tension hits the fever pitch as this battle of wills plays out in a story that is as funny as it is terrifying. This is an art film.
Really?
It is.
Huh.
And it's, you know how we feel about
Like
art
an indie kind of movie? Art film like a Eraserhead's an art film? Or
art film like
a Tarantino movie would be considered an art film?
well, because visually there's similarities, but like Donnie Darko,
Okay. Which I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm being honest with you.
there's some visually stuff,
Yeah.
similar things, specifically with a rabbit.
Okay, that is like Donnie Darko.
It is, but this is it's full of metaphors though, and I think you would dig this. But as a straight up gangster film, Ray Winstone is great. Essentially, he plays this character Gal, who was a safecracker at one time. Obviously, made his money by illegal means.
Yep.
Did a little prison jaunt, got out, decided, you know what, I've socked away enough money from my crime life. I'm gonna move to Spain and just kind of live out my days in this really gorgeous house with work on my tan. There's a lot of scenes of Ray Winstone in a Speedo.
Wow.
Very bronzed. It's kind of bizarre. With his like hot
Where
wife.
do I know him from? Because I know that name.
Ray Winstone was
Is there a picture of him?
yeah. You know
Okay.
Ray Winstone, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the British actor that's been in every American film since. He was in The Departed. He was in. He did the voice of Beowulf in that. Remember that weird animated
Zemeckis
Beowulf?
one?
Yeah.
I like The Departed.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those actors I know the name and I vaguely recognize him.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Which probably speaks to his quality as a character actor, right?
Yeah.
That I can't immediately.
very British, but he's
very
he's great in this. And essentially, what happens is they get word from somebody that Don Logan is coming to see him, and it's so cool because before Ben Kingsley even shows up on screen, they do this brilliant job of. I'm trying to think of another character. Maybe you can think of a movie like this, but just the mention of his name, like
Desperado.
it absolutely like freak. Yeah, it like they freak out. They're like, what? Don's coming here?
Yeah, like when Steve Buscemi's talking about the mariachi.
The mariachi.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a really good comparison. So Don Logan's coming, and like
I think that's a good storytelling technique
Yeah.
to establish a lot of exposition about a character, but by way of another character's point of view, so that we, the audience, are brought up to speed.
Yeah, like you already know the minute you finally get Ben
you don't need
Kingsley
to be
on
told
screen,
anything else.
you
You
know
know.
that he's batshit nuts.
Yeah.
And dude, he is batshit nuts in this. Like,
So the sexy. See, you know what's funny? I remember when this came out.
Yeah.
And I remember being interested because I like Ben Kingsley.
it's obviously the title
When
is
I had
like
the 60 piece, I was like, is it like an erotic? kind of
Exactly, that's what
movie?
you would
like
think,
I was
right?
thinking
No.
it was. I'm like, it's like, maybe I'll see it.
dude, it's a British heist movie.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Again, I mean, basically what you've
Yeah.
got is he doesn't want to do this job,
Okay.
but the fact that Don Logan has showed up to his house means he's gonna do this fucking job. But
Got
there's a little twist there. So
Okay.
the first half of the movie is basically him saying, "No, I don't want to do the job," and then I don't want to give anything away because it's brilliant. Something happens. He does end up going back to, I believe it's London, to do the gig, and then like the last half of the movie is basically the
Okay.
actual heist itself, and it's very that part of it is very like Ocean's 11-y
Okay.
in its action. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's you've got the drama, you got the comedy, the dialogue, even though it's very British, is so, especially with Ben Kingsley, he's so fast and so just.
But unlike some
bonkers.
of those Guy Ritchie movies, you can actually understand what they're saying.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot that you can't understand, and again, it gets the artsy part. You know, gets a little. You gotta kind of understand.
But here's it: is it
metaphorically.
pretentious artsy or is it just
No, it's totally like one of those where this director,
stylized?
Jonathan Glazer hasn't he's an art filmmaker. He did God, he was a music director, and he did I'm trying to think of one of his really famous music videos, and this would explain
Okay.
everything if you look him up, and you'd know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Did you see Under the Skin from 2013?
With Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
I did not, but I know of it.
It's Jonathan Glazer.
Okay, I get
did
the
that.
vibe. I get
but
the
he
vibe.
also
Okay.
did
Obviously, this is not a video store that you popped in 1992 because we're using phones.
Oh, that's what he did. Like a Radiohead
Okay.
music video, so
Like
that,
Creep or something?
That tells you Jamiroquai is like the weird one. I mean, Jamiroquai. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
You know what Jamiroquai was?
I
right?
know the name, yeah.
So, music
Video,
director,
yeah,
music
yeah,
video director
yep.
before you. So that should kind of tell you
Gotcha,
the tone that
gotcha,
you
I get
that you get. But like, even though Don Logan is such a horrible character,
Yeah.
you still love him because and all of his batshit craziness, and you care about everyone. Even though like there's one kid that I don't even think has any lines in this. He's just like the pool boy.
Yeah.
That's there, but.
Yeah.
You love the kid, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they
yeah.
always give him.
Yeah,
Shit
I think there's something about that too. Like, the quality where you have like just these throwaway little side characters,
Yeah.
but they give them enough to do or something to.
So that's the thing. Character-wise, just as like a character study film,
Yeah.
this is totally worth
Okay.
watching because the characters are fantastic. If you like heist movies, if you like British crime,
Okay.
If you like dialogue, especially in Ben Kingsley's case, that comes 200 miles an hour, brilliant. Ian McShane is really good in this, and this was like way before he did Deadwood or obviously
it. I know
the
you're talking
John
about.
Wick
John Wick
movies or
movies,
any
yeah,
of
yeah.
that stuff. This
Yeah.
is kind of an earlier Ian McShane. I can't think of. There's a couple cast members that have done some other British
Okay.
stuff, but again, it's very. I mean, it's
So the
British.
important question, Tyson.
So I'm gonna give
me too.
Sexy Beast. I feel like it's hard for me to give it 5 tapes because I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna go a real strong 4 taper.
Okay, 4 taper, meaning that you would keep it out long enough to have to pay late fees.
I'll put it this.
But you're not willing to commit crime by stealing it.
This totally belongs on the shelf next to Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two
Got it.
Smoking Barrels. All of those.
Ready for
types
funny?
of flicks.
Never seen either of those.
Any of those? Dude, you gotta like.
And I probably would like them. Yeah.
Guys, obviously Joel has jack shit to contribute to this particular review. Listen, let me know. This is one of those that has probably flown under the radar for a lot of people. Let me know if you've
I'm
seen
glad you brought it up
Sexy
because
Beast.
I always wanted to watch it.
I may even leave this here with
all
you
right,
because
cool.
you need to see
Cool,
it.
cool,
So let us know if you've seen Sexy Beast. Let us know what you think. Again, I think it's fantastic. I'm curious to hear other people's thoughts on it.
And be sure to go by the Phantom Foundation Company. Links in the description below to check out my boys' horror-themed
Phantom Foundry
candles.
Wax Company, exactly. I don't have a Sexy Beast themed candle, although in my company it would 100% make sense to do one. So I'm gonna start working on a Don Logan kind of candle. That is just like bizarre enough.
Yeah.
that it's
Either
something I
somebody,
would really
the
do.
person that gets it is buying
Exactly.
like multiple
which
ones.
is fine
Yeah.
with me. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that's you're my person. If you're a Don Logan fan, I'm gonna make a candle for you.
Cool.
So that's all I've got.
Cool.
Thanks so much for popping in here on a Friday night while your girl and your dominoes are cooling down outside the 1990 Ford Probe. And remember, the Mom and Pop Video Shop, our love of... Are you going to do a crime drama?
No. With Ben Kingsley, I'm just trying to think through something that isn't
Are you doing Gandhi?
No, I don't want to do Gandhi.
Oh, I got a good Ben Kingsley one, but go ahead.
Okay.
Though I want to cover on this show.
This
I'm
is
not even
sad.
gonna
This
say
is
it.
the only thing that's popping into my head right now. I apologize to everyone. Iron Man 3.
As the what was he? I almost said the Mandalorian.
No,
the Mongolian or something.
No,
right?
it's the Mandarin.
The Mandarin. Yeah. The Mongolian. Apparently, it never stops.
Apparently.
Mom and Pop's Video Shop.